Joining us now, House Armed Services Committee member and Foreign Affairs Committee member, the great Michael Waltz. Congressman, good to see you. Welcome to the bottom line.
Sean.
It's your first time, so big deal here.
That's right. You know, and Sean, in the military, that's a case of beer and first time for anything. So I'll look forward to it.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you owe me a case of beer or I owe you one, but regardless.
No, it's this way. It's this way.
Deal.
You to me.
All right. So let's talk about the spy balloon. I was maybe a little surprised that even Democrats voted to condemn China. Good for them. But obviously, this is a global spy program. How concerned are you about that? And what should the next steps for the U.S. be to combat this Chinese spying?
Well, you know, kind of bigger picture, this is just one part of what's a tsunami of Chinese espionage. And the Confucius Institutes, our academia, and our tech sector, through cyber, through buying up key businesses and key technology sectors. And so, you know, I think a silver lining here is that this episode could be a Sputnik moment. And just as it was a wake-up call when the Soviets put up a satellite for the first time and beat us into space in the 50s, I hope this is a wake-up call for all of American society to what I believe is increasingly a new Cold War. So I'm concerned because the intelligence community is blinking red that China is going to move on Taiwan in the next few years. Yet I think we're asleep at the switch, and certainly the Biden administration isn't taking this as seriously as they should.
But Congressman, it really starts with an economic problem for the United States. Just this week, our imports of goods from China grew over 6% last year. It's close to the record hit in 2018. And so the U.S. is funding China's rise to being the world's #1 superpower. And so we're essentially paying for our own demise. And to that note, Fox confirmed that the Chinese spy craft had Western-made parts with English writing on them.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, Lenin famously said the capitalists will sell us the rope with which we will hang them. And I think historians are going to look back and say, you guys funded your greatest adversary. But, you know, you guys both know in dealing with Wall Street, nobody wants to hear it because everybody's making a ton of money. And I think that's the problem with the Democrats. This should be a bipartisan issue, but the institutions they care about the most, Hollywood, Wall Street, and their corporate woke friends there, the sports industry, academia, they don't want to hear it either because they're all making money on our greatest adversary. Meanwhile, our military members are going to have to deal with it perhaps sooner than later.
You know, Congressman, when you look at what Democrats and Republicans say on TV or in committees or on the House floor, that's one thing. But what are you hearing behind the scenes when you walk to the House floor or on the House floor yourself and have just frank conversations? Are Democrats waking up to this threat, not just with the spy balloon, but to the other threats that you mentioned in our education, with our technology? Are they in agreement? Is this a Sputnik moment that you referenced with both R's and D's coming together?
Sean, on the and you know the distinctions well. I think on the national security committees, on foreign affairs and intel and armed services, where I sit, where we're seeing the intelligence day in and day out and what the Chinese espionage machine is doing and Xi's intentions to replace us. And Dave, you're right. They intend to do it economically so that they don't have to do it militarily. I think we have bipartisan agreement there, but when you get off those national security committees and you talk to Democrats, say on education and labor, about the flood of Chinese students that are flooding the zone in our university research centers, that's where you start getting into accusations of xenophobia and racism, and this is, you guys are overblowing this, and that's the distinction. So I've been trying to pull those folks into these intelligence briefings so that they see firsthand what's going on, and that's where I do think this spy balloon episode, for not just Democrats, but for, you know, I don't know, everyday Americans who aren't thinking about these things all the time, well, they could see that, and they could see it wasn't a weather balloon, and that we should have taken bolder action when it was over the Pacific Ocean, not waited until it was over the Atlantic Ocean. You don't shoot down a spy craft after it completed the spy mission. And I think that's common sense to everybody.
Real quick, but you and we, all of us are going to have a conversation with the American people, though, because cutting off China means higher prices. and it means changing our way of life to protect the American way of life ultimately, but it will mean a dramatic shift in what we use. And it will also mean having to pull technology companies here at home closer to make sure that their artificial intelligence stays here and we can offset what's happening in China.
No, that's right. And that's why I say to every group I talk to back home, when you see made in China, please put it down. I know it's hard, but made in America is not just a jobs issue or a union issue, it's a national security issue. We have to bring those supply chains home. And if we can't get them in the United States, well, how about we get them to places like Central America, and now you're killing two birds with one stone. That's getting to the root causes. Let's create jobs there in addition to the United States and solve the migration problem too.
Michael Waltz, listen, thank you for your clarity. Thanks for being so outspoken and smart on this issue. We appreciate it. And thanks for finally coming on the bottom line. And thanks for making me owe you a case of beer.
Thanks, Sean, and congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
I drink bourbon, just telling you. Thank you, Congressman.